Before, before. Mic check, mic check, mic check, mic check, mic check, mic check, check, mic check. I think everything. Mic check, mic check, mic check, mic check. Mic check. Are you in now? Hi everyone. Good afternoon. It's about 4 p.m. like you know. And it's a very rainy day. It's been a raining period in Lagos area. And I'm very sure some of the agri entrepreneurs are excited about it because it's a time where some of their plants will actually flourish. Anyways, how are we doing? How has this week been? We're in week 8, right? So week 8. Hi, fine. Hi, Michael. I see you all. Yeah. So, hi, Tochi. Hi, Blessing. Hi, Ogochuku. If you can hear me very well, say hi or type yes. If you can hear me very well, loud and clear, type yes. Awesome, awesome. So, what did we learn in week 8? How's week 8 been? Tell me. Just me. What has been the most interesting part of week 8? What have we? I mean, are we in week 8 or week 9? Where are we? Where are we? Someone should remind me. Are we in week 8 or week 9? Really? Really? Oh, I see everybody's up to date. Are you sure we're in week 8? I mean, are you sure we're in week 9? So, anyways, what did you learn? Tell me. We're in week 9. What did you learn? What was the most important part of week 9? What did you see in week 9 that you did not know about before? Matt Show, I pronounced your name wrongly. I'm pretty sure you're from Swaziland or South Africa. You said you learned about valuing your company. Yacham said dilution. Interesting. Muzam says angel investors. Adebayo says venture capital. Benjamin says equity. Kuye says valuation of business. And has all these things you've learned helped you with your business? Has that made you rethink running your business? This says before I didn't know anything about equity dilution, I didn't know how to calculate the values of the shares. This part was more interesting to me. Okay, the part more interesting to me was funding sources. Interesting. Songo says angel investors. Okay, okay, let's just run quickly through what we learned in week 9. So there are many funding sources, but the article this week mentioned 3 main ones. Can somebody mention them to me? Who would like to try? While you're typing that, let me quickly look at the YouTube and see what's going on YouTube. I see everybody on YouTube. Hi everyone. Hi Mariette. Hi Mulindwa. Hi Isaac. Hi Benedict. I see your responses. Unfortunately, I can't respond to everybody at the same time, but just know that I see you. Helena says I learned that five important elements of business. Isaac, I see you from Liberia. Um, James, Hi, Patience, hi, Mariette, hi. So let me head back to the webinar platform. So what did you learn? What are the three funding sources? Olufemi says one is sourcing from sales. So who's going to give me the second one? Family and friends, self. So what's the second one? Yeah, self, family and friends. Okay, what's the personal savings? And the third one, what's the third one? What's the third one? Investors, angel investors, VCs. So what we did is there are numerous funding sources for businesses, but we group them into three very important ones. The first one is through your sales or revenue, which means your business is sustainable, which means your business is self-sustaining. It's one that we believe is the best, right? That your business funds its growth. That means your customers keep on growing and you fund your growth organically. The second one is by, personal investments from your savings, from FFF friends, food and family, from people close to you that give you money, from loans, you go into the bank and picking loans. The third one is by taking investment from an angel investor or VC, which means in that case, you now have to dilute your company. Who wants to explain to me what dilution is, equity dilution is quickly? Who wants to tell me what equity dilution is? Let me see if anybody has the answer on YouTube. Anybody from YouTube with equity dilution? Okay, I'm not get to get an answer from there. Chinwe, I'm so sorry about that. Okay, yeah, Yachem says transferring of shares of your company or the ownership of shares of company to an investor or to anybody. Equity dilution is selling some of your shares to raise money, giving shares in return of money, change of ownership. Wow, I'm actually impressed by the output. I'm really happy that a lot of you are learning new things. Some people complained about the sound. I've just increased the sound. Tell me if it's better. Okay, so it's interesting that people have learned equity dilution. But I'd like to ask a question. What are what are the cases? Give me examples where you think equity dilution comes in. When Onyekachi says the adjustment of your share ownership, wow, you're a very smart person. So why would you dilute your equity? Why would you dilute your shares? Why? And what are the cases? Give me examples of cases. Do we have an answer on YouTube? Yo, very nice. People are full of. Christopher says equity is giving out shares from YouTube. Odette Sauti says decreasing your share by selling them to raise capital. Anyways, so I'm still waiting an answer for where you can dilute your shares. You can actually dilute your shares if you want to take on a co-founder. You can dilute your shares if you want to take on more money from investors. You can dilute your shares even for your very loyal staff, right? But remember what I taught you 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago, where I mentioned that you must try as much as possible at this phase to not dilute your shares more than 50%, which means you must always hold controlling stakes. Do not let desperation make you give up your business. There was a case on Telegram, and I've actually had a similar case where somebody gave up 80% of the business because he was looking to raise money quickly. Do not be swayed by this get rich quick mentality or get big quick mentality. Even the biggest companies in the world did not just fly. They didn't just grow, you know, like a rocket. It took time and steady growth. Google in 1995 was one of the 100 plus search engine. Where are they today? In this year, they are number one. It took time. My issue right now, it's both ways depending on how you look at it. One of my worries about this the chasing of raising investment and venture capitalism is that People forget that you have to grow organically and want to grow, in what's the word now? Very quickly. You want to quickly get money so you can capitalize and build offices, bike bosses, employ staff. Unfortunately, it doesn't always work for everybody. My point being, pick what works for you. Pick what works for your business. Do not let your drive and sometimes greed make you destroy something great that you're building, okay? So, not all money is good money. Even if somebody walks up to you and says, I want to give you $1 million, always consider the implications. There are always implications for every action you take, right? So, not all money is good money. Sometimes it's okay for you to grow organically from your savings, from your revenue. Sometimes you might be pushed to get loans. Sometimes you might even be pushed to get a co-founder, but consider it well. One of the things I tell people in life, you have to be deliberate. Like in every decision you do, whatever you do, you have to think about it. Don't just make decisions at the spur of the moment. Yes, it's good to be spontaneous, but with business, most times you have to be more deliberate than spontaneous, right? You must be more deliberate than spontaneous because every action you take has a long-term implication on the trajectory of your business. So, anyways, let's quickly recap what we learned this week in week 9. Wow, week 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We are almost at the end. After this week, 3 more weeks, and you guys will be some of the best business students or best business people or best entrepreneurs in town. So in this week, you learned about private investments, you learned about the various funding sources, you learned about pitching to investors. You see how understanding your value proposition, understanding your brand story is important. Now you see why you learned all those things because you have to pitch to investors. I remember how last week you talked about, managing meetings, productivity. You see that some of these things come to fall because you will need to present them when you are seeking for outside funding for your business. You read articles on private investments. I'm sure all of you read that. And if you have not read that, please go back and read. And then you consider the value of these funding streams to your own business. I'm very, very sure that part of the activities was that you spoke to local businessmen on how they funded their businesses and then brainstormed on the best sources of funding. Remember how I said earlier that it is very, very important that you're deliberate. Hope is not a strategy. You cannot wake up today and say, let me just take this money. Maybe it will be good for me today. You cannot just, wake up and pray, like pray revenue into existence. Hope and faith is not a strategy. You must have, you must have a destination, a goal, and you must have the steps that will take you there, right? Um, Finally, one of the things you learned this week is you estimated the company value and considered how best to manage your share allocation during and after fundraising, the fundraising process. I'm sure you looked at pre-money, pre-seed evaluation and post-seed evaluation. Basically, there is no right way to evaluate your business. Let me tell you out there, it's not scientific. There's no right way. It's how well you can tell the value of your business. And I'm very grateful that in the WhatsApp group, people really, really, really sharing all the things they learned, how you can value your business based on the addressable market, or value your business based on, you can even value your business based on future profits. There's no hard and fast rule to it. It's about selling, it's about pitching. Okay. Let me just quickly run through what you're going to learn in week 10, and then we'll go through questions. In week 10, you'll be you'll be taught about the value of networks. People say your network is your net worth, and it's actually very true. The people you know, the people you associate with, your customers will determine whether you are successful or you're a failure. So, in week 10, you consider ways you can improve your existing and future networks. You be brainstorming on the topic of networks by first thinking of the important skills that are necessary for both employees and business advisors to possess. You consider some of the local network hubs where you might find individuals with related skill sets. Now, one of the things I teach people is the importance of having a tribe, the importance of being part of a community. The TEF alumni is one community. One community I'm part of in Lagos is the Startup Grind community. You must find a community that resonates with your values, your principles, and where you're going. Because remember what I say, how I say that collaboration is important. That is where you can collaborate. That's where you can learn from people. That's where you can meet people with similar challenges, people that can help you. So your tribe, your community is very, very important. And with 10 is all about that, growing your network. The network is too important for your success. You will also be told to, go out and speak to individuals on about the ongoing projects of your friends and colleagues and consider ways you can support. One of the things I teach entrepreneurs when I talk to them is you must be a person of value. That's why I asked in the Telegram group, are you a giver or a taker? You must always learn to give value at every instance. If you're walking up to a VC, you're walking up to an angel, you must always consider ways you can add value to the person. If you need somebody, if you need to collaborate with somebody, you need somebody to help you do something, the best way to do it is to go with value. So you go to an event, say for example, an event that I organized, and you flew into Nigeria to attend my event, and at the event you saw a very interesting person, and you wanted the person to be a mentor. How would you go about it? The best way to do that is to just walk up to the person and say, "Oh, Mr. X, I really loved your speech, your keynote speech. It touched me, made me rethink my business. But I heard you talk about your business and your challenges, and you said you had challenges in maybe marketing. One of the challenges was marketing. I run a marketing company. Do you know I can help you with your marketing? It could even be as little as him saying, "Oh, while walking up the stairs, my shoes were aching me." It could be as little as you saying, "Oh, I heard you say something about your shoes aching you. I can actually get you new shoes, or I can link you up with somebody that can do shoes for size 47 if the person has a big feet." So you must always come from the angle of giving value, because value always wins. The people that offer value always succeed more than people that take, 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 take. I agree that when you do business and in relating with people, you might actually be you might become a taker because people tend to fail you a lot. So all you want to do is grab as much as you can. But always try to be on the giver side. Be more of a giver than a taker. I promise you it will help you. Okay. Um so now that we've talked about the things you're going to learn in week 10 also, let's quickly just touch on the forum. Okay, and then we'll answer questions. What's the time now? The time is 4:17. Okay, so we're doing on time. As you know, the forum is going to happen on 25th and 26th, 26th and 27th. However, on the 25th, we are going to have the mentor alumni dinner. Now, it's important that most of you are up to date with your task, because you will not be inducted into the alumni network at that alumni dinner if you've not done that. And trust me, I'm going to look through everything to ensure that only people that are or have completed their task are inducted into the alumni network. So 25th in the evening, we expect you to show up. For those that are coming, the forum is not compulsory. For those that are coming, you come in with your traditional attire. I want to see every one of you all decked up, looking beautiful, looking colorful, looking like $1 million, with your country flags. I want to walk into that hall and it's all colorful and beautiful. Let's show Africa the stuff we are made of. Let's show the world the stuff we are made of, okay? So 25th, we're going to have a fun dinner with ourselves. We are going to meet ourselves. We're going to have discussions with ourselves. We are going to, network, form collaboration. I want you to leave that place with meaningful relationships that would transcend the Tony Lumile Entrepreneurship Program. You come with your business card, you come with samples of your products and services. You come with business service packages for your fellow entrepreneurs so that they can use your product. In short, the forum should be a ground for you further validating your business. Remember what we talked about: feedback, feedback, feedback. Feedback is the drip. Let me talk like a motivational speaker. Feedback is the drip that keeps your business healthy. That was so funny. Anyways, feedback is essential for your business to succeed. Your business only gets better and better and beats the competition by you following feedback. Okay. And then on the 26th, and we are going to have a ton of master classes that will help you grow and develop your business. On the 27th is a grand day where we're going to have 3 presidents. We're going to have Tony Elumelu speak to us himself. We're going to have all sorts of activities. I'm actually revved up. And I can't wait to meet each and every one of you. I can't wait to put faces behind all the texts, all the emails, the complaints, the successes, the stories. I can't wait to meet every one of you. I'm actually very, very excited for that. So for the 180 Nigerians, all of you know yourself. However, we're still exploring getting additional accommodation for each of you. So be patient. If we have further information, we will give you. For those coming into Nigeria, a list of those of you all that are providing accommodation will be provided. However, UBA is also looking at sponsoring an additional entrepreneur from each country. Some of you already got an email to that effect. Hopefully that works out for you. What time is the dinner? Someone is asking, the dinner starts by 6 p.m., 6 or 5 p.m. You will get an email. Don't worry. As we get closer to that day, you'll get an email. Is there any other issue we need to address while we round up? Peer-to-peer mentoring. Man, let me give you a secret. I told some of you in the Telegram group, and it's not much of a secret. You guys are fast becoming my favorites. You know why you're becoming my favorite? The collaboration that is going on in the Telegram group is amazing. Since the peer-to-peer mentoring began, the feedback I've been getting has just been awesome. It has been awesome. I see that you people are beginning to embrace the culture of collaboration, embrace the culture of synergy, and you're beginning to do that thing where I say nobody should be left behind. You're pulling people. See, like I say, we can only enjoy our successes. Everybody is successful. You don't want somebody calling you and begging you for money or asking you for a loan or complaining. If everybody's successful, isn't it fun? Right. So please let all of us try to succeed together. Another issue I have to address is the second stage funding. Now, the second stage funding, it actually exists, but it's not going to be disbursed by the Tony Elumelu Foundation. It's going to be disbursed through UBA. And as we proceed in the program, you will be getting more information on that second stage funding. But man, focus on growing your business. Finish the 12-week training, write your business plan, get the $5,000, go and validate your business, grow your business, build something, then come back to ask for more. Don't be an Oliver Twist. It's too early to be asking for second stage funding. For those that are asking if they can still join the peer-to-peer group, it's very easy. Ask people in the Telegram group. Okay? Just ask. Ask and you shall be given. Right. All right. What other thing haven't I covered? What other thing? For those that are still trying to come to Nigeria, what you need to do is simple. We've sent an email to this effect. Number 1, pay for visa on arrival. Number 2, buy your tickets. Number 3, send us an email with your passport page. So send us an email with the passport data page, your visa payment for visa on arrival, emphasis visa on arrival, and payment for ticket, and boom, simple, you get your accommodation. We'll send you an email with your accommodation. However, some people still require invitation letters to seek for sponsorship. Send an email. There's another thing I always tell people: stop suffering in silence. My goodness, if you need something, say it, ask for it, say it in the Telegram group, send an email. If you don't get a response, ask again. There is something about resilience that makes an entrepreneur succeed. Keep on pushing. Don't let no's, the amount of no's, hold you back. I can tell you truthfully, and this is me being truthful with you, that I've gotten my most no's in 2019, but has asked me from pushing ahead. No, do not allow no's, the amount of no's you get, hold you back. So when you need something, keep on pushing and pushing and pushing. And when it doesn't work out, it's okay to feel bad. Feel bad and then pick yourself up and move on, okay? All right. So you guys, it was great speaking with you. Yes, there'll be transportation from the Abuja airport to the venue, but like you said, we're going to communicate our logistic um, notes to you all so that you know when we're going to be moving out from those different locations. Okay. Have a blessed and rewarding weekend. Have fun, and I'll send my latest voice note on Instagram. Sorry, not Instagram, on Telegram. You guys be great. Keep on collaborating. You guys are the ones that transform Africa. Africa needs you. So don't give up. Bye.